We stand at a precipice. A new kind of race unfolds before our very eyes. This isn't about reaching the moon first or planting a flag on distant Mars. This race is for something far more profound. It is a race for intelligence itself. Artificial intelligence. AI. These two letters represent a revolution. A transformation unlike any humanity has ever witnessed. Imagine machines that learn. Machines that reason. Machines that create. This is the frontier. The stakes are astronomically high. The nations leading this charge could redefine global power. Welcome to the AI race. Remember Sputnik? That little sphere beeping its way around Earth? It ignited a space race, a technological contest that pushed human ingenuity to its limits. What we see today with artificial intelligence bears a striking resemblance. The United States and China are locked in a similar contest. A digital Sputnik moment has arrived. This time, the orbit is cyberspace and the payload is intelligence itself. The world watches. For decades, the US led the technological charge. Silicon Valley was the undisputed epicenter of innovation, but the Earth keeps spinning, and the tides of innovation are shifting. China, with its vast population and immense governmental drive, has emerged as a formidable contender in the AI domain. China's ambition is clear. It aims to become a world leader in AI by 2030. This isn't just about national pride. It's about economic transformation, military modernization, projecting influence in the 21st century and beyond. The race is well and truly on. At the heart of every AI system lies a tiny marvel, a piece of silicon, the semiconductor chip. These are the brains of the operation, the engines that power the algorithms. The more powerful the chip, the more sophisticated the AI. The faster it can learn, the more complex problems it can solve. Without access to the most advanced chips, your AI ambitions can stall. They can sputter. They can fall behind. The United States, along with its key allies, holds a dominant position in the design and manufacture of these cutting-edge chips. Companies like NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD are at the forefront. Taiwan, with TSMC, is a critical manufacturing hub. Recognizing this leverage, the US government implemented restrictions, curbs on the export of high-performance AI chips and chip-making equipment to China. Primarily, national security concerns drive these policies. The fear is that advanced AI chips could be used to modernize China's military, to develop sophisticated weaponry, to enhance surveillance capabilities that could be used for purposes contrary to US interests or human rights. It's about preventing a strategic rival from gaining a technological military edge. But there are also economic considerations. Concerns about fair competition, intellectual property theft, the desire to ensure that American and allied companies maintain their technological leadership. A new factor in the AI equation. Imagine you are building the world's fastest race car. You have brilliant designers, skilled engineers, ambitious drivers. But suddenly, you can't get the most powerful engines. This is the situation facing China's tech giants. Companies like Baidu, often called China's Google, Tencent, a behemoth in social media and gaming, Huawei, a leader in telecommunications and increasingly, AI. These are the titans of China's digital economy. These companies rely heavily on high-end chips. Chips designed by American firms like NVIDIA. Chips essential for training large AI models, for powering cloud computing services, for developing autonomous vehicles. The US export curbs hit them directly. Their access to the state-of-the-art silicon, the A100S and H100S from NVIDIA for example, became severely restricted. This creates a significant hurdle, a technological bottleneck. The impact is tangible. Research and development timelines can be extended. The cost of acquiring less powerful, permissible chips increases. The ability to compete at the absolute cutting edge of AI model development is challenged, a test of their ability to adapt and overcome in this high-stakes technological contest. Section 5. Innovation under duress: China's immediate strategic responses. When faced with a barrier, what do? You find a way around it, or through it, or you build your own path. Chinese tech companies confronted with US chip curbs are exploring all these options. The first, most immediate response was predictable stockpiling, a frantic effort to acquire as many high-end chips as possible before the restrictions fully bit. A race against the clock. This meant scouring global markets, placing massive orders, trying to build a buffer, a reserve of advanced silicon to keep their AI ambitions fueled for as long as possible. Think of it like squirrels hoarding nuts for a long winter. These chips became precious commodities, their value soared. This stockpiling provided some breathing room, a temporary reprieve. But it's not a sustainable long-term solution. The supply is finite, the demand ever-growing. The second strategy involves cleverness, ingenuity, making more with less. This is where software optimization comes into play, a true test of resourcefulness. Section 6. Forging a new path. The difficult quest for domestic chip supremacy. Stockpiling buys time, software optimization enhances efficiency, but for China, the ultimate goal is self-reliance. Technological sovereignty, especially in a critical area like semiconductors. This means developing a world-class domestic chip industry, from design to fabrication, a monumental undertaking, a journey fraught with immense challenges, but one deemed essential for long-term strategic autonomy. The Chinese government is pouring vast sums of money into this effort, billions upon billions of yuan, supporting national champions, funding research institutes, attracting talent both domestic and international. The ambition is to close the gap with the US, Taiwan, and South Korea in chip technology. The outcome remains uncertain. Section 7. Deepseeks Digital Dawn. A challenger emerges from the east. Amidst this complex geopolitical and technological landscape, new players emerge. One such entity making waves is Deepseek. This Chinese AI company, relatively new on the scene, has garnered attention, particularly for its development of large language models. Models that are showing impressive capabilities, competing, in some benchmarks, with established players from the West. This is a significant development. Deepseek's achievements, such as their open-source models, suggest that innovation can flourish even under pressure. They claim their models are trained on vast data sets, showcasing sophisticated understanding and generation of human language. Perhaps they have found clever ways to optimize training using available chips, or maybe they had access to significant stockpiles. Their progress is a testament to the talent and drive within China's AI ecosystem. The emergence of companies like Deepseek is important. It signals that the AI race is not solely defined by established giants. Smaller, agile startups can also make significant contributions. They can challenge existing paradigms, they can introduce new techniques, a new star or a fleeting comet. Only time will tell. Section 8. The Tangled Web. Geopolitics, Gaps, and Ethical Quandaries. The AI race is not happening in a vacuum. It is deeply intertwined with geopolitics, with national pride, with economic competition, and with fundamental questions about the future we want to build. The US chip curbs, while aimed at slowing specific aspects of China's AI development, also fuel tensions. They reinforce a narrative of technological decoupling, a world splitting into rival tech blocks. Technological gaps persist. While China has made enormous strides in AI applications and software, it still lags in the foundational hardware, the advanced semiconductors. Closing this gap is a national priority for Beijing, but it's a formidable challenge. The leading edge of chip manufacturing is a closely guarded domain. Years, perhaps decades of accumulated knowledge and specialized equipment are involved. Can this gap be bridged quickly, or will it remain a constraint? Beyond the hardware, there are ethical considerations. AI raises profound questions about bias in algorithms, about job displacement due to automation, about surveillance and privacy. Section 9. Future Constellations Reshaping Tomorrow's Global Tech Order. So, where does this cosmic race for AI leadership take us? The future, as always, is unwritten, but we can see potential trajectories, possible shifts in the global tech landscape. The current US dominance in critical chip technology gives it significant leverage. But this leverage also spurs an intense drive for self-sufficiency in China, a powerful motivator for innovation. One possibility is a continued, perhaps even intensified technological rivalry, a world where two distinct AI ecosystems develop, with different standards, different hardware platforms, different ethical frameworks. This could lead to fragmentation, to inefficiencies, but it could also spur parallel paths of innovation. Competition, after all, can be a powerful catalyst for progress. Though at what cost to global collaboration on shared challenges? Ultimately, the pursuit of AI is a human endeavor. It reflects our innate desire to understand. the outcome will undoubtedly reshape our world.